So here he is, Ironman. I've got to admit, this is possibly one of the nicest Figuarts that I actually own to date, and just about how he is. So first of all, you have his faceplate here, and it's a lovely shade of gold, where you can actually see the amount of lines and kind of sculpting has gone into it. I really want to say detail. Even the arc reactor that you can see, if we hold him still, we can notice that we can move these up pretty much like, say, the Power Rangers that we've had in the past, where they've had shield movements. So his arm can go up fully, but also looks kind of cool when you move him that way. His head can rotate quite well, as you can see, and he slows down. There we go. So you can pose him any way you want with the head. The arms are very durable and movable, and pretty much they have a bending on the arms. So as you can see here, you have the kind of the way you can bend it like any other figure. When looking at his arm detail, you can definitely tell here it just looks so cool. I've got to admit, it looks absolutely cool, and when bending it, it actually fits in. It doesn't look out of place. It's completely and utterly fits perfectly. Again, on the other side, look at the gold, as well as where the gold comes down onto the arms, and again the arms rotate, and this little thing bends. Like, you can move that up, if you can see it. You can move that up and down like that, and I think you can take it off when you're putting it onto other hands. So it's a little bit stiff when you get it, but it will, there we go, he's in focus. But he will be kind of like, it takes a while as they are kind of stiff, but after a while when you pose them, it'll kind of loosen off. As you can see from his torso, there's a lot more kind of like sculpting that's gone into it, kind of more how it would be in the armor. So I'm guessing that they've analyzed the armor and pretty much sculpted it perfectly. And as you can tell here, you have the gold, which looks a little bit, well, is darker than the pale gold here and here, but still looks absolutely like fantastic. Leading into his main torso, you can move it around if need be. That's always out of focus like that, but you can move it left or right. We can now focus more on like his arm detail. I'm holding him still because he will fall over. And again, as you can see, that's where you have the kind of adjustment for his hand. So you can move it about and move it down, so it kind of covers it up at all times. I'm not a big fan of it. If there is not much difference, I might take it off and put it back in the box. But again, here the detail where you can see where his missiles would pop up. It's just amazing. It's a very, very nice figure altogether. These are his legs. You can tell that the pattern has been carved into it, sculpted should I say, and just like when you run your finger over it, it's actually really cool. It actually stands out. This side more than this, but then you've got the pale gold, and then you've got the red, and it's a really nice colour scheme. Just here the gold is more darker than it is here, so I wonder what it's like on the actual suit in the film. I am absolutely kind of impressed with this. I've never seen it on any Figuarts, either the Power Rangers, Super Sentai, anything like that, because I don't know, it's not been done before, but these are actual metal. So I literally just put them down. I didn't have to spend ages just kind of holding him and putting him in so he kind of balances. It was just literally done. I love, oh, if you can see, I'm just going to adjust it up a bit. The leg joints, I absolutely love this because it feels like it's part of it. They've really shown you on how to do it. So here you have like that, it won't move, but it's part of the suit, so it just slots straight in with ease, just like that. And even when you look at the knee joints, if you can see them there, they've all got the, just, it looks fantastic. I really like this. It's just the feet are just metal, and even if you look at the bottom of his soles of his shoes, it's just absolutely fantastic. This has got to be one of my favorite Figuarts so far. I was going to pick up the other one that was in Ironman 3, but I never got a chance in Los Angeles. But looking, even looking, they literally carved it all in. Carving, I hope is the right word, but that just looks absolutely fantastic. The ball joint, it moves just so easily, you know, just with ease, and even like stressing it and stuff like that, it's absolutely fine. Again, this is a fantastic addition to Ironman, just to any Figuarts collection. And again, I've moved him in a different position, and as you can see, he's just instantly standing up properly. Okay, so we're now looking at the back of his head. It is nice. I just like, it reminds me so much of like a mech, like Zone of the Enders. I love mechs so much. I just love the way that it looked like you could have a jetpack, or these could just pop up and open. But just literally looking at the lines, the way it contours the body, and again, even on his neck, where you can actually see the lines and the ridges, and it looks, oh my god, it looks amazing. We've looked at the thing, even when you lift up these, you can see that they've even gone to town just making it here and here, that it's just not like a rounded ball joint. It is literally how you would see Iron Man when he's fighting Ultron. Even back here, again, it just looks amazing, just the way that they've got like just the symbols, or you know, literally like the metal, like he's just pretty much made it. And again, on his arse plate, you see the lines, so I wonder if that will pop down in the film so Tony can go to the toilet, or if they would just extract it. Who knows? Let me know down below in the comments. But as you can see, even on the hands, the way he's gripping ready to punch someone, it looks fantastic. And here we go, and this is, I'm always impressed with the back. Normally, like when I've seen figures, they never really go to town on the back. It's just literally, sometimes it's flat. But as you can see here, wow, just literally where his knees bend, or his kneecap, should I say, it's absolutely fantastic. Here, you know, it all lines up, it's all symmetrical, it looks absolutely fantastic. And again, when it comes down to legs, it's all metal, and oh my god, it's so amazing. Here we go, we have more of the lines on the back. Now, I don't know what these small holes are here for. Maybe it's for something if you collected all of the Avengers in this particular way, who knows. Maybe it's for a stand, maybe, I don't know, who knows. Let me know in the comments if you do. But you can tell, like if you turn it to the side, you know, just the amount of time and effort it's gone into just making this. This looks absolutely fantastic. And now it's in focus again. Maybe it's just the joints on where it is, because again, there's a small hole there. So maybe it is, to be honest, how they actually get it to join up. I have to say, I really like the fact that I can easily put the kind of special effects on him straight away, and I don't have to fiddle around. It's literally just either pull them off, pop them in, easy enough to do. And obviously you can take the hands off, and even the kind of arm guards that his hand goes up and down with is absolutely fine. They're easy enough to put on and put off straight away. And just that, you know, that little thing just gives the whole figure a lot more life. Obviously you get the smaller one if you want, or the bigger one depending on what you want to attack, but it does look phenomenal even when you're looking at, like, say, different angles. Now, one thing I've just tried, I've tried actually using a stand, the limited edition Kiba Ranger one, and literally when trying to hold it down, you're not able to actually pose him with one of those. Now, I know I've seen other stands where you can actually hook it around the bottom and it can hold on to him, but due to the fact of the weight of the metal in the legs, I find that you can't actually have him on a stand properly. So literally you could have him probably maybe one or two holding him, or at a different point, but because of the weight of the legs, it instantly brings them down, so you're not able to use these properly. But I'm glad that they've included them, because if you can get him to be on a stand, this is where you can actually have him flying and attacking, going pew pew, like pew pew, anything like that. But apart from that, this figure is absolutely fantastic. My final notes, I have to say, this is a fantastic model. This is definitely worth picking up if you can get one, and it just looks beautiful. I am so glad that I'm able to add it to my collection. The box work is absolutely fantastic and beautiful. I'm going to keep saying that words. And the figure itself is just wow. I am loving the Figuarts series. I'm glad this is coming out. I'm glad that they're bringing out all the other Avengers later on in a different one, and you get a different Iron Man, so it's going to be cool and interesting to see what that one's like compared to what this one is. So definitely worth checking out. Links in the description where I bought them from and how much and all that lovely stuff. Your question, Avengers. I'm going to call you Avengers or Rangers, whichever one you want. What do you think about this? Who is your favourite Avenger or Marvel character? Let me know down below in the comments, and if you've liked this video, like, favourite, comment and subscribe, and check out Yetta Games and all that lovely goodness. And as always, Rangers or Avengers, I will see you guys in a bit.